Yeah, it's been a long time, guys. Testing, testing, one, two, three, testing. Okay, I'm just doing this drive just because. Wanted to show you guys driving through Kalihi. Uh, a lot of things actually changed in this neighborhood. Well, number one is this Ford dealership wasn't here before. There's actually houses that were owned by, I would say, Kamehameha Estates, or part of the Kamehameha High School and stuff. Because my friend used to live in that area. Lived in a house over there. Looked like a cottage, and yeah, it's basically on our left-hand side where you see this Ford dealership. So yeah, sad that they demolished that whole piece of land. There was even, I think, I'm trying to remember what was in this corner before. I think it was a Shell gas station. I don't know if you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but there used to be a Shell gas station in this corner. That's my little kid recollection kind of thing. Other than that, yeah, there was houses back there, all these like nice little cottages and stuff. And yeah, they turned it into a Ford dealership. Diners used to be on our stuff. Now it says new diners. Ah, okay. On our right hand side, that used to be Church's Chicken back in the days. On the left hand side that we just passed by. There was also, let's see, what else was here before? There used to be this is Richie's. It used to be Church's Fried Chicken. There used to be a Pizza Hut also over there. The Pizza Hut was the one that I kind of said Church's. But yeah, that Richie's was Church's Chicken before. Here we have Kapalama Canal. Still the same. All the homeless kicked out. Put up a fencing. And now it says government property. This building the building that we just passed by, that's actually Palama Supermarket now. It used to be this one building that they ran out of money and it was kind of abandoned for a while. No windows, no doors, no walls, just a frame structure. Stayed like that for over, 20 plus years, I believe. And now it's Palama Supermarket. I guess the guy, or they probably sold it and some other company took over. Kept the framing because it was too cold and they finished it. Here we have Tamashiro Market on our left hand side. Yeah, it's been around for a while. I remember when I was little, I actually got a shirt from there. Maybe I should get a shirt again. Then we also have this church. It's been here for a while too. I think it's past the 40s. Yeah. This elementary school is your, let's see, it is Kaiulani Elementary School. Oh, another note, this used to be Chevron. Chevron got bought out by Texaco. There used to be a Chinese restaurant or some sort of thing over here before. But, I don't know. Still got the recycling place. Here's a Shell now. This granite place on our left used to be where you can buy that pandesal stuff that, you know, shucks, how do you say it? It's a Filipino bun, pandesal. It's a Spanish type of bread though. It's gone. We also used to have KFC in this corner on this side, in this one little strip mall. Now it's a Jollibee. Then, let's see, let me try to remember what was in this corner before where that car dealership was. I don't think it was a parking lot back in the days, but there used to be a building. I'm trying to remember now. But anyways, at Hawaii Chinese Baptist Church used to be a Burger King. That's what I remember. A Burger King. The apartment complex on our left-hand side, they just put up roofs and they painted it into a nice neutral color. I like it. It used to be this flat roof with the just white with a lot of mold hanging from the sides where water used to always pour down from the flat roof. Now the mold would actually start from actually the roof part, from that gravel roof, and they said enough is enough. It's been molded for like how many years, and they put up this hip roof. Or no, correction, gable roof, or hip, wait, trying to figure out which one is which. I believe it's a hip roof, sorry. Hip roof, aluminum sheeting, I believe. And yeah, it looks really good. Earthly tones, neutral colors. You don't even notice it anymore, like for that eyesore. Moving right along, we're going through downtown. Oh yeah, this is First Wine Bank. When you walk inside there, it still kind of reeks that old, that linoleum flooring. It's nasty, man. They should get an overhaul on the inside. So, Aala Park. By the way, in this corner of Aala Park, there used to be a water fountain. A water fountain, folks. And it's been replaced by this overgrown, I don't know, trees and whatnot. So yeah, they kind of did away with that nice water fountain in the corner. It was beautiful back then. This was in the 70s. I think in the 80s they got rid of it, which is sad. Aala Park is still the same. The only new structure is the new jungle gym. It's, injury-free, I guess, for little children now, but you barely get to see little children over there. Just drug dealers doing their thing. Skate park is still there. We're entering Chinatown. This is the center of all your bargaining and produce, vegetables, poultry, meats, fish, fruits, little dry goods, the ones that break under UV sun. And then you still have that golden Chinese restaurant over here. Then we're coming to the end of Chinatown. And here's the end of Chinatown. Now we're entering the Central Business District, which is Honolulu, Hawaii, the center of all businesses and things like that. So yeah, newest thing over here, not Liberty House anymore, but it's a Walmart on our left-hand side. And moving right along, we have this is your center of the Central Business District. This is where all the action happens. That's why this crosswalk is probably the widest crosswalk compared to the ones in Waikiki. Waikiki you can walk in an X pattern or whatnot, but yeah, this one is one of the widest crosswalks on Oahu. Interesting note. The newest structure is that First Hawaiian building right there. From what I've heard, they designed it in a feng shui pattern. That's why there's waterfalls on the outside. It used to be, in fact, you know what? I have a gut feeling that might be the second building demolition that they did ever in Hawaii. The first one was right by Alawai, where that one hotel stands now. It used to be a hospital, now it's a hotel. This one was the second controlled demolition. Yeah, it was all televised. They even recorded the temperature with that whole dust cloud kind of thing. It was in the, I believe it was in the 30s. But yeah, the temperature dropped so drastic because of the dust reflecting all the sunlight. Yeah. Amazing. Iolani Palace, Kamehameha statue. Uh, Main post office, state library, territorial office building, Honolulu Hale, Kauai Hau Church. So I'm just gonna go through. I'm just gonna go through South King Street. We started at. I started the video at North King Street, so we're just going to do the King Street till University Avenue. I'm gonna just go to the university today, but I'm just taking the long route. It's traffic anyways. Here we have the Frank Fosse building on our left-hand side. We're just stopping at, but yeah. One of the best mayors ever. Some people might disagree, but you know, I was a little kid when I saw all his projects being designed and built and shown to the public. A lot of other politicians disagreed with his envisionment, but now we're shooting ourselves in the leg because all the politicians that stopped the projects now kind of saw the idea that Fosse had, and now we're paying the price for it. Of course, you know, inflation goes up, prices go up for materials and labor, and we could have got it cheaper back in the days, like the rail. It was supposed to be built actually in the 80s, by the way, 1980s. Here we have another bus terminal kind of thing, and you know, stuff that are being built. Just a simple note. You know, the Honolulu Police Department on our left-hand side, it actually used to be the bus station. The bus station. And yeah, they kind of replaced it with the police station. Now there's a different bus terminal over here that we're passing by. Yeah. That used to be the bus station where you park all the buses, get the buses washed, mechanics fix the buses, but now it's a police department. All this still the same.